Hello everyone, it's Taxman, and I decided to do a bit of an early Sunday morning beer tasting for you all. I'm going to be drinking one of the beers that I picked up when I was in California, and as I said in that message, I want them to be ones to taste and to show everybody who's watching me. So, for today, I've got this. It is called the Two-Headed Rooster Double IPA from Out of Bounds Brewing Company. It's in Rocklin, California, which is in, I guess you could say, Northern California, in one of the counties that's on the I-80 to the northeast of Sacramento. It's about maybe a 15-minute drive from where I was staying with my aunts and uncle during my California trip. It was my second favorite brewery after Loomis Basin Brewery. Now, alright then. The description goes, the story goes, there was once a rooster with 2 points of view. Neither point of view was the right one, yet all the rooster fans knew what had to happen. Lucky for all of us, the rooster created this brilliant, hop-delicious blend of nectar of the gods for all of us to enjoy and savor despite the conflict. The two-headed rooster brings a hop-forward balance to all things, good or none of the things not. Good and none of the things not. Enjoy this DIPA fresh. Do not age. Drink the two-headed rooster today. Caution. Always think with the right head. Live and drink out of bounds, my friends. So, I guess it's technically not too fresh because I bought it when I was at the brewery before I left. So, the last week of May of this year, they bottled it earlier in the week. So, it's probably about maybe a month and a half. That's not too bad. It's 8% alcohol too, so that's nice and healthy. And this was one of my favorite IPAs when I was down there. Right. Still got a few ounces left. I'll save that to top it off in a bit. Smells good already. But I should give that a moment to settle down. Now, I did have a few people ask earlier about the wine glass that broke. Some people seem to think that, well, you bought it at Target, it must be some cheap piece of crap. No. I said, no. Obviously, if you think just because it's a wine glass I bought at Target that has to be low quality, then you are completely wrong. Okay, so let me show you this. This is the box. I kept it downstairs in the basement. As you see, Riedel. This style is called Vivant. Now, the Vivant, as I said, is their entry level, but Riedel itself, if you know anything about wine or anything about quality stemware, then Riedel like says as much as Porsche or does to cars or Steinway does to pianos. These are like the world-class people when it comes to making wine glasses. They are top of the line, top. So, to get this 4 set, cost me when I bought it back in it was like either late 2012 or early 2013. It cost $45, so I'm roughly paying about almost $12 per glass, and they're all the higher end ones are all very hand blown out of one piece of glass. I think these ones are a bit not that quite high up, but they're still very high quality. If you hold it in your hand, it's ultra light. You don't feel it at all, and it's very thin and very sleek and lithe. It really goes perfectly for holding it and perfectly for drinking. Riedel itself is a company that's based in Austria. I'm not sure if it's Innsbruck or Vienna or one of those other towns it's at, but this one is subcontracted out to Germany. So it says, made in Germany, Deutschland. But next time you go to a quality wine shop, or better yet, go to their website and look them up, and you'll see that they've got specialized wine glasses for every single type of wine imaginable. Everything. They literally got their scientists who work in labs, and they design them to perfectly accentuate every style imaginable. So they'll have a Napa Valley Cabernet glass, then they'll have a Bordeaux glass, but then they could further divide that Bordeaux glass into a right bank Bordeaux glass, which right bank wines are more heavily focused on the Merlot, or a left bank Bordeaux glass, which would be your Cabernet heavy ones. And then they'll further do that into a Bordeaux glass that is meant for aged, really old Cabernet, really old Bordeaux's. Then you could go up and you say they'll have a wine glass for Shiraz, and then California Syrah, and then say they'll have one that's for in France for Hermitage, and then another for Côte Rôtie, and then another for Cornas. It's incredible how these people are so dedicated. They're absolute geniuses in the field. They kind of goes a bit overboard in a way. If you're just a normal mortal like me who loves your wine, you can't afford to spend $90 on a different wine glass for every single type. Believe me, $45 to get 4 glasses like this may seem like a lot, but with a lot of their other ones, you could spend $80 to get a set of 2, or $150 just to get 1 glass. Alright then. Looks like it's about ready for our taste. Take a look at that. It's very, very nice, dark, like a dark, toasty red color, reddish brown. Now, one of the things I loved about this was just how balanced, how rich it was compared to other West Coast style IPAs. Well, you'll definitely get a bit of that. Of course, it goes without saying, you get some of that citrusy quality, as you expect from an IPA, especially something from California. But this one is very malty, very toasty. Oh. Lovely, lovely toasted malt taste to it. That's the way an IPA should be. Malty. I love my malty IPAs. A nice bit of bitter bite to it as well. Like a bitter bite toastiness around it. About that pungent citrusy quality. This is good. I really, really like this. I wish all the IPAs out there, I wish there were more IPAs out there like this. But, just lingers on your palate. It's quite delectable. Quite delectable. And I say that for the record, I like my IPAs like this. I like my IPAs very rich and very heavy and very malty and toasty. I'm less a fan of the West Coast style, as they would call it, and that's the style that's been in vogue for a while now. I prefer, again, my richer IPAs, or my English style IPAs, which would be aged aged on oak and heavier on the malt. This one, of course, has the added benefit of being 8% alcohol, but it doesn't drink like it drinks very, very smoothly. I want to also point out that yes, you are seeing it correctly. I did go and I got myself a haircut. My hair was they cut 2 inches off from the back and 2 inches off from the layering all around. I had to do it because my hair was just too long and too thick for me to handle at all. I would literally be spending anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes a day just trying to get it to look presentable. And when you're trying to fix your hair before work and you're rushing, it is absolutely terrible. This made me late to work, or almost late to work, too many times than I could count. And plus two, with summer rolling around and hotter, more humid weather, it's good to have it a little bit shorter and a little bit lighter. So I got the better hair, and it should be the more cleaned up style too before BronyCon next month, which will be a nice fun time at BronyCon. I'm gonna meet up with my friends, meet up with people I've known from the past cons, and people I've known on forums like Red Light Ponyville or My Little Waifu, and Derpy Brew as well, and also meet up with some people from 8chan. That'll be a lot of fun. We're gonna plan a pone, which is our pony board meet and greet. Yay! Bring a lot of good stuff to drink and hang out with all those fellows as well. So if you're going to BronyCon, you should try looking out for me. There will be more details on that as it gets closer. Alright, well then, that's enough for now. I'm going to end this before it drags on too long, because it's Sunday morning, and Sunday morning is always when they have my favorite Breakbeats podcasts on NSB Radio. Which, if you haven't heard of it, NSB Radio is one of the best places to listen to some of your EDMs or breakbeats, a very wide, encompassing genre. Everything from dubstep to house to jungle, and seems to fall under the whole the breaks umbrella, as they call it there. But Sunday is the best days because it has like the chilled out music, the old school dub step type music, all the stuff that's really energetic yet at the same time soothing. So I can't let that go. Right now, the show that's on is the Tasmanian Connection, but that's about to end. And then it'll be Fast Oslo out of Oslo, Norway, which is really good. And then after that show is it's called Total Niceness with Delsa in London. Great stuff. So goodbye, good night for now. I'll talk with you again soon. See ya, and have a good weekend. Bye.